Alright, that was Shinedown Black Cadillac. All rights reserved, no copyright intended. So, first race live stream in a long time on this new channel. Getting back in here. It's a slow process, but I can tell that I'm already wanting to get back into this because, well, it stressed me out there for a while. I look back on it, it's like, man, it was still fun. So good to see Mark, Sean, Nab, Team Hunting Gaming. Good to see you there. And Decoder 2000. Very sorry for the delay. I meant to start this at 9, but had some issues to sort out. But here we are. Race number 9 of finishing what we started. The Music Artist Cup Series. It's at Dodge Motordrome. That's what it's called. Short track where the outside lane is massively the preferred lane. Like, the inside lane, you're dead. So the pole sitter, Samantha LeBron, number 82, which is a great qualifying run there. She's a great short track racer, so we'll see how she'll be able to do. But starting on the inside, we'll have to see. But anyway, in light of everything that went down over on the other channel again, which again, very sorry. Still just getting back into this, but now that my things in my own life are getting on track, we'll see how things go. And the reason I chose that Black Cadillac song is because, I mean, that Black Cadillac is referring to a hearse. It's like, I ain't dead. I ain't dead. So, yeah. So, as we look at the full starting order here, got some drivers who are not doing well in the points starting up toward the front here. Some others who are doing well in the points and can make up a significant number here today. But we'll have to see how this will play out over 100 laps. I know it seems long, but this is a very short track and possibly multiple pit stops. So that'll be interesting. I'm going to stop yammering. Let's just get on with it, shall we? Let's do it. In that case, Zach shares a birthday with Antron 24, which is kind of funny. But today's a lot of special things. So Samantha LeBron and Mitch Brett's here on the front row. Mitch Brett's actually in the preferred position. This track is massively progressively banked, and that is how this will work out. So we'll have to see how they're shaping up over 100 laps as we are coming into the start zone. First stream and finishing what we started. We're green at Dodge Motordrome. And already Dylan Seltz is up into the wall. Fourth place starter up and into the wall early. Will lose a ton of track position. Mitch Bretz will get the lead. There is that outside lane showing its dominance. Now Logan Drailing, the number 24, going to try and follow suit and get by the 82. Side by side are Ben Crouch and Tristan Allen, but here comes Seltz already, battling back. And as LeBron, Allen, Justin Seidel, the number 13, all trapped on the inside still. They'll have to get back up there as quickly as they can. Looking for the number 1 car. Mia Leathers started almost at the back, pretty much at the back of the field, so not a great qualifying in there. But hey, a lot can happen. A lot can happen. Barry Bernstein qualifying back there too. So Dominic Anthony able to get up to the high side, running third. Ben Crouch is now fourth, and Dylan Seltz has gotten back up into the top 5 already. As Tristan Allen is able to sort himself out. But Samantha LeBron continues to drop back there on the low side. Even Tim's working his way up in the number 90. That is P7 for Tim's and P8 now for Allen as he gets by LeBron now. Only 2 people watching? I still think of that as very much wrong. So Mitch Brentz, number 44, is the race leader out here all by himself. I'd say about a half a second lead over Logan Drailing and Dominic Anthony, who are running top for each other here. Dominic Anthony, number 39, driving for Breaking Benjamin. Number 24, Logan Drailing, driving for the Score. Jeff Scott up to 6th. He's been showing some pretty good runs here as of late. See how this will play out. Those angles never get old. And well, this won't be a short race at the same time, and might not be the most exciting until pit stops happen or if we get a caution by chance. So you can just chat it up if you want to, but we only have 2 people watching because, well, I think a combination of school and the fact that this channel is still well and truly in the works of trying to get back up and running. But first live stream since this kind of coming back here. Nav, I believe that you are indeed the point leader coming into this race, I think. If I recall correctly, the number 81, Brandon Gomez, who started about midfield, running 20 seconds, so pretty much right in the middle of the field right now. And where Descar goes, not had a great season either, is trying to make up some spots, but the pole sitter still struggling. But now should finally be able to get up to the outside, but we'll see if she'll be able to hang on. We look on through here. Justin Zeidel trying to get back up into the top 10. Dale Salzman running 9th. But not much has changed elsewhere. Although battle's shaping up here at the front. Drailing closing in on the 44 of Brett's. Anthony, Crouch, Seltz not far behind. And then you got Jeff Scott right on top of the 50, so top 6, all within about a second and a half. I do know that there will be pit stops for sure, possibly multiple pit stops. That's the only other question. As Jeff Scott trying to make the outside lane work. Well, I'm just trying to make it work. I mean, the inside lane is the lane that you don't want to be in. As Dylan Seltz is seeing that right now, he will lose 5th place to Jeff Scott, the number 35. Ben Crouch wanting to make a move on the inside. That shouldn't work. Oh, well, I shouldn't say shouldn't work. It's like it won't work. But Dominic Anthony with a good run on Drailing. We'll have to see there. Really quickly, going to see where Jerry Mystery's running. He has requested to see where he's running, listed in the 29th spot. Didn't start too bad, but probably got stuck on the high side. As did Isaac Snyder for sure. So some good midfield races there, but races on up here at the front. 100 laps, that's a lot. Yeah, it is, but not on a track like this that much. But good to see you, Chase Elliott fan, and Derek. Good to see you both. Why can I never... Oh, yeah, the 7. Number 7. Top 10 right now for Derek Hamill, number 7, driving for Weird Al. Listed in 10th. As man, all these guys are running top of each other. Mitch Brentz is loving this. But yeah, as you can see, we're about to be a quarter of the way through this race in about 12 minutes total. So now this may be a little bit boring right now, but once they catch a lap traffic, which they will eventually, which right now Ziggy Burns at the very back. There's Mia Leathers. Point leader coming into this race, not having a good run so far, so we'll see how that'll play out. But we'll just have to see. As now we're getting some people here. It's great to see everyone here. It's always good to interact. I'm feeling a little more confident about getting into this a little bit more. Possibly doing 2 series at a time as things go on, but I'm going to do things slowly. Let me see where I'm at. Started in the back. Don't know where I'm at now. Sure thing. The number 9, Cody Reynolds, listed in 25th. But now caught on the inside, so that's not going to work. But about midfield. And good to see you, Michael. As we get back up to the front here. Ooh, there's a battle. Looks like Tristan Allen got caught on the low side there. And Moon Truther, that's a new term. Tristan Allen has gotten caught on the low side once again. Now, going to pretty much have to file in behind Justin Zaidel. But then it's a gap back to Chris Myers, just running all by himself. And then a gap back to Tyler Lyman, listed in 13th. Yeah, not too bad. As Ethan Timms is also looks like he might be in a bit of trouble, or maybe just trying to get by the 50, trying to keep up with everything here. As we're catching lap cars not too long, with 70 to go. Once they catch the lap cars, that could make things pretty interesting, because if the lap cars decide, hey, I'm sticking to the high side, I'll give you the low side, which they are fully entitled to do. Oh yeah, I never made a new moderator. Whoops. That's okay. The Moon Truther is someone who doesn't believe in the moon and thinks it's a holographic projection. Is that really a thing? Is that seriously a thing? If that's a thing, I'm gonna... Oh. That's messed up. And it's Jeff Scott now caught on the low side here. Now under threat from Ben Crouch. Top, what team do you want for my new F1 series? Ferrari got taken as a new reserve. If Haas is open, I'll take Haas. Because America. Boy, this top 12 is starting to get pretty pretty tight here. As again, Dominic Anthony doing everything he can. I think he has a slightly better car than the 24 right now. But it's still all about Mitch Bretz right now in the race lead. As Nicholas Wade has lost a lot of ground here. He is currently running last on track. He might be the first that they're going to catch here. F1 2012 is the game. F1 2012 is a good game. 2013 is my favorite though, because I can actually race as aggressively as I want to without spinning the car out. Still all Mitch Bretz all the time. With a comfortable lead over Logan Drayling and Dominic Anthony. Ben Crouch running in 4th. Gonna get back to Jeff Scott in the top 5 right now. Ben Seltz, Thames, Salzman, Zaidel, and Allen all in the top 10 right now. But Allen's still making up a lot of points. He's ahead of Gomez. He's ahead of Reed. He's ahead of Leathers on track right now, so he can try and make up some points as far as the point standings go. As Zaidel looking to try and get by Salzman. Thames looking to get by Seltz with 60 to go already. And the 24 is getting close to the 40, so this could get a little interesting. Find the 99 really quickly. Number 99, Mark Davidson, driving for Quiet Riot, listed in the 28th spot. I'll think about that. I see you retracted that, but I'll think about if I want to have a moderator, and if so, who it's going to be at a later time. I'm going to continue to do things just on my own time, but I can tell, and I think that I can start to at least get back into this a little bit. At least a little bit. Not quite to like every day, but most days of the week. And doing some series, seriously, but I think that I'll just stick to doing like series with pre-existing mods like 2012, 2010, 2000, whatever have you. Those are just examples. As the 44 stuck behind the 40 right now, the 24 is closing in and could maybe make the move, but the number 40 using the inside there, so that should give the outside lane to the 44. Now the 24 will have to navigate the 40. Again, the 40 isn't off the pace as far as like he has damage or something. Whoa there. Man, that definitely allowed Drayling to close in quite a bit. He's replaced Pastor Maldonado with Bruno Senna. They were on the same team in 2012. They both drove for Williams. Dominic Anthony closed in a little bit, but now DJ Reed has fallen all the way to the back. Mia Leathers is back here as well, so Brandon Gomez, who's running a bit further up, should actually be liking that. Where is Gomez right now? By the way, there's the 80, if Team Engine Gaming was curious. There's the 81 at the tail end of the top 20 right now, so this will be interesting. See how the points will shake up after this race. And then, of course, when we get to pit stops, which it looks like there will be only one, if they haven't pitted already. But there will be a pit stop, guaranteed. If I had to take a guess, with it being at ×2, I would say maybe 60 to 70 on the lap count. But man, they are racing hard up in front of them, so it'll be interesting once they catch up. Is Drayling going to try and use the high side here? Can he get up there? No. Mitch Brentz is able to stay in front. Well, then you don't have to watch if you don't want to. I'm boring anyway. It's your call. But not much I can do. Sorry. Ferraris are red. Saubers are blue. Honda engines are... McLaren knows it too. Oh, here goes Drayling for the race lead. We're past halfway. But still, Brett's able to hold him off. Crouch has gotten by Dominic Anthony for third, and Jeff Scott has now done so. So that is Dominic Anthony back to fifth. But the 42 and the 35 are starting to close in on this battle, as they're starting to close in on the tail end of the pack. This could be interesting. Oh, we have an engine with trouble for the 9 of Cody Reynolds. An engine has blown up, and he is going to stop in the middle of the racetrack, and the caution has come out. Blown engine for Cody Reynolds, the number 9. And the caution will come out as a result. So there, he's fine, he's fine. There's the pit entrance, and just past the pit entrance, he blows up in the absolute worst spot for the 9. Driving for Macklemore. Cody Reynolds now out of this race, and this will make things pretty interesting as far as pit strategy, but he'll just come to a stop. Caution had to come out right there. Oh boy. As I just heard, uh-oh, that didn't sound good. I just heard contact. I hear a lot of contact, so it sounds like we may have had an incident on pit road. But anyways, let's see how this shapes up. So yeah, this is also a common occurrence with how narrow and tiny this pit road is. You'll get stuff like this. And this is going to make things pretty interesting as you have a clutch issue confirmed on the number 9. So Logan Drayling has gotten the race lead. Mitch Brentz falls to 4th. Ben Crouch is now 2nd. Jeff Scott, Dominic Anthony is 5th. Then James, Zidell, Salzman, Allen, and Seltz all in the top 10 right now. But with how weird this pit lane is, you get cars falling a lap down. They're all going to be on the inside. So this will be interesting, as we've already taken one to go. And yeah, we got cars also just ahead of the leader. Oh my gosh, what happened? Wow. Yeah, I got nothing on. This track is weird. I'm not sure if I'll be coming back to it after this. Where's the... Give me to the 24. So yeah, obviously, with how weird this pit road is, there's the leader. That's the leader, the number 24. And look at all those cars in front of him. So it'll be 40 laps to go when we take the green. And we're green already. Drayling going to do his best, as there's just an absolute mess in front of him. Something is wrong with the 40. But look at this absolute mess of humanity. Someone's on the wall. It's the 07 of Michael Canto. There's contact. Ethan Thames may have gotten some front end damage from that. Look at this. Tristan Allen at the very... Oh my gosh, this is a mess. This is an absolute mess as we have a new leader in Jeff Scott, 35. But he's gotten all those cars ahead of him, but they're hoping for a caution so that they can, well, actually I'm not sure what good it would do. They're all just racing each other. But Drailing trying to fight back here. He's on the high side, which is the preferred position. He should be able to get him here. But of course he's got all these cars in front of him. Which, this isn't exactly what I had in mind, but it's exciting. Ben Crouch will get by Scott now for second, and Scott is trapped on the low side. It is Logan Drailing who's going to get put on the low side, courtesy of the 99, as they're going to go 3 wide in front of him. Holy crap. But to give you an idea, I think 11th place is a lap down. Deputy General Car Science is replacing Johnny Palmer. Yes, I did. I'm sorry, I've been barely paying attention to the chat that much. As Crouch is trying to run down the 24. And there's Mitch Bretson third. Right behind them. The number 44 blue Ludicrous car. Drailing caught on the low side there. Here comes Crouch. Number 42. Although, I don't know about this track anymore. This track is weird. But holy crap, this is exciting. So Crouch has cleared the 24. Now the 44 is going to take advantage. And Dominic Anthony, the 39, is up there. Yeah, that's okay. You can be Buddhist for all I care. You can be whatever religion you wish. As long as you're not like, you're not my religion, you're wrong, or something like that, I don't know. Whoa, Nicholas Wade way up the track in the number 40. Make sure nothing goes wrong there. Ben Crouch does not want to see that. It's 30 laps to go for him. And those running in are pretty much the top 8 right now. If he gets caught on the low side by any of these lap cars, that could really play things up. I don't think Muslims are bad. I mean, yeah, you get all the Islamic extremists doing terrorists, but not all Muslims are that way. Boy, Mitch Brett's diving it in there pretty hard. It's actually all the other lap cars are pulling away. Dang. So confusing. Yeah, agreed. That's how they're doing. The top one's the world of fault is. What? What? Find the number 80 really quick. Listed in 27th. Try and. But there's the leader. So Crouch is pulled away now, but now he's going to have more lap cars to deal with. There's Dawson Wheeler. Noah Descargo and Stephen Cullen all up here. Ooh-wee. This track is weird. I don't know if I'll come back to it or not, but geez. This race has Dodge in the name, and I'm a Dodge, so I'm probably out. No, you're on track. There's only one car that's out. That's the number 9 who blew an engine. I'm not exactly sure where you're on track. I'm trying to keep tabs on this race for the lead, which again, this is a weird race. It seems like whenever there's a caution, you get a pit stop, and then something else happens, and I don't know what causes that. It just happens. But I'll find the 92. Okay, so Crouch is pulled away a little bit. I'll find the 92 really quick to see what he's running for. Carter Friesen, listed in 29th. Not terrible. As the 00 has some side damage, so he may have gotten into the wall. As Dawson Wheeler, he is not going to let the 42 by that easily. So that could open the door for the 44. Now the 42 is able to get his nose to the high side here. There he goes. 44 trying to dive it in there as we're taking 20 laps to go. Hey, Dale. Hey, Dale. 44 trying to make the inside lane work. That just is impossible. But the 42 still has not got by the 00, and they're going to catch the 1 car here. Mia Leathers any minute. 39 still right on the tail. 44 could come down to one of these 3 cars. take a look back here. Zidell and Thames are battling for 4th right now. Dylan Seltz with some serious rear end damage is running 6th. That's pretty impressive. There's Salzman. Brett Willis is 7th. Then Salzman, then Scott. And then top 10 still for Tristan Allen. But Brett's doing everything he can to try and get by the 42. He's gotten to the inside here, but that just does not work. And if he's gonna, could be in trouble here from the 39 if he's not careful. Oh, Montoya could have been an amazing driver. Yeah, I think he had pretty decent skill. I think you have pretty decent skill if you're running in, if you have pretty decent success in F1, IndyCar, and NASCAR. Which Montoya, I would say, was decent success in NASCAR. Not like, oh my god, but, you know. But, of course, the infamous jet driver thing. You're going to sign up as an owner or driver for Napa Fans thing. I was looking into that. I was thinking about it. I think I'd rather be a driver. So, if anyone has a team in that, hit me up. I'm a free agent. I'll gladly get into that. I wasn't originally going to, but now I'm thinking about it. It's like, oh, why not? What's it going to hurt? As again, still just the same here. Serious rear end damage. Lenny face. But apparently having an F1 world record isn't enough. Yeah, he has the quickest lap in the history of F1. I think that still stands. Or has that been eclipsed? I don't know. Because I know in 2004 at Monza. But, man. The 42 going to get desperate here and try the low side here. He might here. This is... Oh, boy. He is now caught on the low side of the 00. The 44 might go to his outside here. Battle for the lead with 11 laps to go. Mitch Brett to the outside. Trying to get by Ben Crouch. Crouch trying to hold his own. But it's going to be futile. Mitch Brett, number 44, to the race lead with 10 to go. Now Dominic Anthony taking advantage of that, going to try and get second. But Mitch Brett, who I think will indeed get most laps led. But now he's going to the low side. It's 9 to go, excuse me. Anthony has gotten by Crouch. Can Anthony try and do anything for the race win? He's running a lane higher. And he is right on the tail of the 44 with 8 to go. Dominic Anthony 39, Mitch Brett's 44. Can Crouch close back in? He's calling the low side still. Looks like he's going to drop back. It's going to come down to one of these two. Anthony driving smart here so far. That's too hard to say there, but we're going to focus on this race for now. It's 6 to go. And Brett's now might get caught on the low side of the 00. If Anthony plays this right, he could get the lead. And he is to the outside. Dominic Anthony with 5 to go to the point. And now Stephen Collin is going to try and force his way up above the 44. Ben Crouch is struggling to stay up high. The 36 is giving him a hard time there. With 4 to go, it is Dominic Anthony, but he's got 2 cars in front of him to traverse. As now Crouch and Bretts are side by side. Crouch now back up to second. But the 39 by the number 1 on the high side with just 3 to go. Dominic Anthony driving for Breaking Benjamin. Now 2 to go. He just has to hang in there. Ben Crouch in second, a little ways back. And there is a lap car between the 39 and the 42 as the white flag flies here at Dodge Motordrome. Final lap. It has been a poor season up to this point for the 39 of Dominic Anthony. But now to turn number 4, he will get the win at Dodge. In race number 9 of the Music Artist Cup Series, as we finish what we have started. But the number 39 Ford brings it home. Write that in the Diary of Jane. And what the? What, whoa. What? I don't know, did he just get on the pit road earlier, or what happened to Brett's? It says he is retired. He's on the low side here. He's lost quite a few spots, but there he takes the checkered. It said that he was retired, which is unusual. No, everything was normal. So that's weird. Whoa. But he'll still get 5th. So it is Dominic Anthony getting the race win by half a second over Ben Kraut. Dylan Seltz working his way up into 3rd. Fantastic charge. Brett Willis up into 4th. Where'd he come from? Winner at the last race at Hillside. So he's going to make up some points. And then Mitch Brett's falls to 5th, but still an excellent run. Excellent top 5, and most likely most laps led. Justin Zeidel has had a pretty poor season so far, but will get 6th. Great job. Jeff Scott, Dale Salzman, Tristan Allen, and Ethan Timms. Ethan Timms dropping back pretty hard there toward the end. He'll finish 10th. Drailing, Valerio. Man, Valerio can... That seems to be where he always finishes, in about the 12th to 14th range. He'll finish 12th here. Brandon Hall, Chris Myers, Tyler Lyman in the top 15. We take a look at the full finishing results here. Michael Canto went 4 laps down, so that looks like he may have had an issue. Dang. But as far as some of the championship leaders, DJ Reed 33rd, Mia Leathers 34th, Brandon Gomez 26th. Ooh boy. We'll see how this will affect the point standings as I go ahead and export this before I forget. Finish title race. Ooh, I look forward to seeing that. I did great, Mom, 41st. Oh man, it has been a pretty not so great season for the winner at Daytona. So ever since winning at Daytona, but hey, we'll see if we can get it back going. Next race to mark the halfway point will be on a road course. That will be Watkins Glen, the boot version. So that'll be fun. So anyway, we're gonna go take a look at the point standings, but before we do that, 39. Dominic Anthony driving for Breaking Benjamin. Race winner. Great job. And I'm not buying for now just yet. We still gotta look at the points. They finished exactly, oh boy. Oh boy. I know what you mean. Upload that now, boy. I need to see it. Alright, let's go get a look at the points here. As I go ahead and readjust OBS. There we go. Pull up score 4, and we'll see how this shakes up. Tristan Allen was not too far back. So, let's see here. And he finished 9th. This will tell us everything we need to know. Not found. Monza. And that was race number 9. Always a multi-step process this is. So big congrats there to Dominic Anthony. He faded away. Or no, that actually didn't make sense because there was a song called Fade Away. Anyway, trying to make a song reference. Don't know why it's listed. Mitch Brett's retired and in 5th place. Wow. Anyway, let's see what we got. Ben Kraut to the point lead by 1. 1 point. Ahead of Mia Leathers. Then DJ Reed only 10 back. Gomez and Allen are the top 5 now. And Snyder, Ryan, Davidson, Lyman, and Valerio. those are the current point standings. Dang. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Let's see what's going on in chat. That was a funny throwback to it. None of that. I was wondering the thought about it, but still. '64 back in 5th. And with how this point system works, that's not too bad. As the next race will mark the halfway point of the Music Artist Cup Series. And possibly in the near future, and by near future I mean maybe a couple, maybe a week or two. We'll have to see. Yeah, went up to 13 points. Yeah, looking pretty strong there for winner at Sawmill. But Willis gained 7 spots, so is now up to 22nd after going 1st and 4th in the last 2 races. Jeff Scott doing his best to make things up, and Dominic Anthony shooting up to 31st in the standings. I was thinking Modern, and then I was over a race back. Well, you get 190 points for winning the race, and that's if you don't lead the most laps. So I think that this point system is really good. It keeps it exciting. So we'll see how they'll do on the road course at Watkins Glen. As there are the full standings. Austin Lipp having some of these guys trying to just pretty much be fighting to turn their season around and do their very best to just get some good results. But up here in the top 10, I'd say you got see what you can do as far as the championship goes. But we'll have to see. Mitch Brent's gained 8 spots there. Dale Salzman 4 spots, so up into the top 20 for them. Great job. Get your crap together, the player. Yeah, don't. You always finishes last. I mean, he really needs to do something. Really don't know what's up. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up here because I imagine everyone needs to get to bed for school. 10 o'clock here on the East Coast. So thank you everyone for watching. The Watkins Glen race might be pre-recorded. It might be live streamed. I don't know. But probably pre-recorded just because I don't know how to work that track out exactly. But we'll just have to see. I'm going to start. I'm trying to get back into this, like I said, but slow process. But possibly a side series. New series coming, maybe sign-ups in possibly a week or 2, but a lot to be decided on that. I'm just gonna kind of go with the flow, not really plan too much out, because I think that's what was stressing me out before. Just go with the flow. So thank you everyone, and y'all have a good night, and until next time, take care, and bye for now.